got a scrimmage in today. What'd you see? What'd you like?
Yeah, we wanted to get, it was good for our fitness to run around. I thought there were some good moments. It was a scrappy game. Sometimes, there's good things you saw in some players, and some players, obviously, some things we'd like to see a little better. I thought there were some good goals. There's some good opportunities we needed to maybe take a little bit better. But overall, I thought it was a good exercise.
We saw you manage Dempsey's minutes last year for the fatigue factor. Do you have any gauge at this point if that's going to be like the theme for this year?
No, there's not a World Cup this year. There's a Gold Cup in the summer, so we'll weigh that. Right now, because he started so much earlier than everybody else, we're just decided to manage his minutes this week. But, he leaves with us on Sunday for Arizona, and he's full in when we're in Arizona.
There have been some talk maybe about Neagle being interested in playing for Ireland. Do you have any take on that?
I think it'd be great. I thought Lamar was very sharp today. I thought he looked very good. And if the Irish national team is interested, if they want to call me and talk to me, certainly I would give him a good recommendation. But I don't know what Martin O'Neill's looking for in terms of players. It's a question of whether, that's something Lamar wants to do 100% or not.
And while we're talking internationally, I don't guess it would have anything to do with it, but might the U.S.'s new relationship with Cuba have anything to do with Ozzy?
I really couldn't tell you. I know that's a political situation, and whether that's going to impact their sports federations, whether they're going to be a little more forthcoming with information. That's something that obviously U.S. Soccer could look into or pursue, or Ozzy's agent would have to look into and pursue.
Also had a couple of players I just kind of want to get camp updates for. How's Kovar doing?
Kovar's doing all right. I think second camp's always a little bit easier than the first camp. You have a better idea of what you need to do and how you need to apply yourself. So I think he's done all right.
And then one of the real success stories, it looked like at this time last year, was Parsimane. How has he come back?
It's still coming back from an ACL. Even though at the end of last year he was sort of clear to start training with us, he really didn't do that much training, that extensive. He went and played for Martinique, but it wasn't that much. So this is really the first time that he's had to go in there full out, where it's full pressure and intensity right from the start. And I think he's it took him, I think, a week to 10 days to really feel comfortable. But I think in the last, especially the last 4 or 5 days, I think he's really stepped it up. Did well, scored a goal today. So.